arrived in September 1966. My dad helped me get my foot locker out of the trunk of the car. He put it on the curb outside Humphreys Hall and shook my hand and said, "All right, study hard," and he drove home. There was no lingering, "I'll take you to dinner," or anything like that. I think in later years I realized that he probably was getting a little bit of a lump in his throat too. I was a part of that maybe tertiary wave of African American students, and we came here from around the state, from small schools, most of us from what were then segregated high schools, and wanted to study at the University of Arkansas. But what we knew was that back in all these little small towns we came from, there was a community relying on us to do well at the University of Arkansas, because in some way, without our volunteering for the job, we were representing the whole race. I started to work for the Traveler spring semester of my freshman year, and never looked back. There's no question that the professionalism of the Traveler helped launch my career. I always thought that we were the little department that could, plus the support that our department had from across the state. I do remember there were times when I thought, I'm over my head, I don't belong here. And there were times when I'm sure that I was near tears. But I also knew, again, I see the faces of some of the, I'm talking about elderly people in my little church back home who would come up to me and say, "We're so proud of what you're doing up there, and you know you're representing all of us." They knew that I was in this big school. They knew that I was in this school that was well out of their reach when they were my age, but they were cheering for me. They were praying for me. I think that each of us, if you could get us in a contemplative moment and ask, each of us realized that somebody had been here before. We knew, the class that came in '66 knew that we were the first to be able to stay in this set of dormitories. We knew that there were kids who were here in the 50s who couldn't live on campus. So all of those things were passed along, you know, family to family, generation to generation, or graduate student to undergraduate student. So we understood what the situation was. We knew Silas Hunt was the proverbial first. We knew that. But there were not a lot of things here marking his being the first African American to register or to enroll post-Reconstruction. The significance of this award to me is recognition from the university. Now, students here already get recognition in the form of your degree and your name being in senior walk. That's way cool. But when a panel of faculty, staff, administrators, people who represent the University of Arkansas reach out to you and say, "We think that you've done something that merits our hat, our tip of our hat, and we are going to do so. And we're going to do so in this really formal setting here to show you how much we appreciate it." I think that's just, that's lump in the throat stuff, and it's hard for me to imagine. I wish my dad could see this. But the guy who gave me this ring, he was an amazing man. He was like my grandfather. He was my great uncle. He reared my mom. He went to Arkansas Baptist. So he knew the importance of college. My mother certainly knew. She went to A&M. And when I think about all of them, I guess I wish I could tell him. It worked out.